guys, back again for fill lesson, beginner series, drum fill lesson number 2, which is a 4-count fill. Now, in a bar of 4/4, which is what we've been mostly playing in, where there's 4 counts to a measure, 1, 2, 3, 4. A 4-count fill is going to last an entire measure. Last time we talked about a 2-count fill, which lasts on beat 3 and beat 4. Now we're going to talk about a 4-count fill, which lasts the entire measure. So, last time we started with eighth notes, 3 and 4 and. Guess what? We're going to start with eighth notes again, doing a 4-count fill. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. This is just to illustrate the space that a fill takes and make it nice and clean. Now, you'd be amazed. You don't have to do big fancy fills in the midst of a song to make it sound great. Okay? You could do simple fills. It's just a good fill is one that is solid and to the point and really matches the intensity of the song. So, I'm going to take again from the sheets that you have, the 24 essential grooves. I'm going to take from the first page, groove 1 and groove 2, and just illustrate this. We're going to go 1, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 2. I'm going to do the fill in bar 4. Beat 2. Fill. All right. So you can see on it's the whole measure. Okay. On measure 4, the 4th time through, we're taking the whole measure and doing a fill. Now let's take those eighth notes and let's move them around the drums. Okay. I have here just a 4-piece drum set. If you study with me at the music store, where we have electronic drums, we have a 5-piece electronic set. You can adjust this fill to that. So with a 4-piece kit, I'm going to do this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Or we can go 1, 2, or 1, 2. Doesn't matter how you want to break it up. Let's try it. Ready and play and 1. 3. Here's the fill. 2, 3, and. Okay, I realize I just did the same pattern 2 times as far as the groove, but that's all right. All right, so let's talk about another fill using the idea, the I Like Barbecue fill that we did before. Now, when we did the I Like Barbecue fill, it was a 2-measure fill, or 2-beat fill, excuse me. It was 3 and 4 and I like barbecue. Okay? How would we stretch that to make that a 4-count fill? Well, we can do it twice. Or, make it more interesting, a little more interesting at least. Or, we could do what I call the full barbecue fill, which is, I like barbecue, barbecue tastes good. Okay? I like barbecue, barbecue tastes good. Try that one. 3. Here it is, right here. Now, for those of you out there, like a few of my students who are vegetarians, that don't eat meat, don't eat barbecue, you can always substitute bubble gum. I like bubble gum, okay? Barbecue, bubble gum. If some of you like, maybe some of you like Brussels sprouts. I like Brussels sprouts. Or broccoli, okay? Or you could insert your own 3-syllable phrase. ... 3-syllable word, I should say. Okay, but I'm in Texas, and you can't live in Texas without eating barbecue every once in a while. So that's a 4-count fill. Now, probably another one of the most common fills, and this is what we learn also and I teach you, is just using 16th notes. 4 16th notes. We know 8th notes are 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 16th notes are twice as fast. 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Doing around the drums. Again, with a 5-piece kit, you could do snare drum, high tom, middle tom, low tom. For this purpose, for these purposes, I'll do 1. Okay, I'll do it again. Four sets of 16th notes. 1. Okay, moved it around. Next time I'll do twice as many on the low tom. Now, something very, very important. I want you to pay really close attention to this. When we're moving around the drums, I'm not playing up. I'm not thinking about vertical motion. Okay, that causes way too much motion. What I'm doing is I'm just gliding, thinking about hovering over the top of the toms, and letting the sticks do the work. Okay? Let the sticks do the work. And another thing, very important, and my right hand's already moving over. You don't have to go and then move both of them over at the same time. Waste a lot of energy. It would be like this. Okay? You don't have to do that. Remember. And then your right hand's already moving back over. Now, if you're left-handed, you start the fill left-handed. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Move the hand, whatever the right hand is. In this case, the left hand. All right. So 4-count fills. Practice those like you practice the 2-count fills. And even though I don't have one right here, you know what is really important? To use a metronome. So metronomes are very, very important to keep your timing right. So Tony Miller again for your drum lesson, and I'll see you in class.